Welcome to Bite Size. I'm your host, David Byrne. Thank you for joining me today as we discuss corporate subsidies, what's wrong with them, and a good path forward for America and, in the context, Georgia. When are corporate subsidies good and when are they bad? That's all we're talking about in this video, and we're going to keep it real simple. Corporate subsidies, in my mind, should be limited to tax breaks. We should never be paying corporations directly from state, county, or other governments. They're good when they're for industrial jobs. These includes things like welding, manufacturing, commercial businesses, those types where they're location agnostic. High skill jobs, engineering, software development, hospitals, doctors, we're talking those types of businesses where the location is not part of their business model. Now, you could argue that location is part of all business models, but when we move into the bad, you'll see, retail. Retail businesses are highly dependent on their location. You're not going to have a Lowe's in the middle of nowhere, right? You're going to have a middle of a city where people need a hardware store. I like Lowe's, so I'm not trying to pick on them. It was the first thing that came into mind. You see, corporate subsidies should never be used for retail markets, home improvement stores, grocery stores, things that have a business incentive to be in a highly densely populated area, or logistics services, Amazon warehouses, distribution centers. They're going to be where they need to be. They're never going to be, out in the middle of, or in an area that's inconvenient for their business model. So they never have a need for those subsidies. Again, the only type of subsidies I personally support from the government side are tax breaks. We should never be paying a business directly. And again, I put a little question down there in the bottom. Ask yourself, is the business location fundamental to the business model? A distribution center, the location is fundamental. So we don't need to give them tax breaks. They're just going to go wherever they need to. Right, bottom left-hand corner, you see a picture of a car manufacturing plant. Of course, you see a lot of robots in there, but those are high-skilled jobs. We want those jobs. We want those jobs in our area. We want people to get those skills. Sorting boxes, it is a key job. I use Amazon. I try not to. But, those jobs, they don't need subsidies. It's that simple. That's my personal, bird's eye view of where I stand on corporate subsidies. I don't think they should get any other kind of corporate subsidies. Of course, the devil is in the details. So, I try not to deal in absolutes. But in a broad brush, that's where I stand. Thank you for joining me on Bite Size. I hope I've given you a little bit of insight into at least the tax break side of who should get tax breaks and who should not for corporate business models. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.